Now, the one black person Donald Trump got down there to the cabinet, he decided he gonna go down there, and he's the HUD secretary, y'all. He's the HUD secretary. His name is Scott, whatever his name is, y'all. I don't want to give him. I don't want to go through all of these statistics that they got on this paper. You know why, right? Because it's all going to be just like we talked about the other one. All of it's going to be skewed to make black people look bad. Yeah. So that's why I'm not going to read none of this. But I'm going to tell y'all what happened. He came out the other day, y'all, and said he's going to slash the budget 51% from HUD. Now, you know, HUD includes housing and urban development. It also includes FHA, home loans. It also has in there Section 8 is in there. And also in there is USDA is also in there. USDA housing is where they're developing brand new land, and it used to be farmland, and you get a discount for buying that because it's usually far away. Yeah. Those are called USDA loans. So he decided he gonna go up there and be quoted as saying, y'all, housing Section 8 is supposed to be a trampoline, not a hammock. A hammock. Come on, cat. So he's saying that either if you want Section 8, you either need to have a job or volunteer 20 hours a week. See, this is what privileged white and black people don't understand is that, guess what? People on Section 8 do work, and they work a lot. And the most of them have 2 and 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Because you have to remember, you have a single mom out there who has 3 kids, no education. She's trying to make ends meet. She might have a job as administrative person during the daytime, and then she's doing Uber Eats or DoorDash at night. Right. Okay? So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who these people are that you're talking about that don't have a job, that don't work. The problem is corporate greed is the problem, not Section 8. Yeah. The people who work at Walmart, they all on government assistance. They be the same ones swiping their SNAP card down there for their government assistance. So what is you talking about? The problem is corporate greed. Now, if these companies paid their employees good enough, they wouldn't have to be on government assistance. And the reason why they're on government assistance is because it's cheaper for corporations to tax revenue to pay for them to be on government assistance than it is for the corporations to actually pay them an actual livable wage. Let's talk about that. While you sit up on your high horse looking down on everybody, and you know where you come from, so don't even try to play with us. Right. I'm so sick of these people, y'all. I'm sick of these people. Now, guess what? This HUD thing that they slashing for Section 8 and all that, it's hurting white people and black people. But like Monique said in the movie Precious, it's more white folk out there getting assistance than it is niggas. Miss Onassis. Okay? So you ain't doing nothing but hurting white people. Now guess what? All of these people who are white people on Section 8, guess who most of them voted for? What? Trump. They voted for Trump. Oh, he's not going to do nothing to us. He's going to give us our coal jobs back because that's where they live, out there where there's no jobs and nothing, where coal mines and shit used to be at, and now they live in trailers getting government assistance that they ain't going to be able to get no more. This is what y'all voted for, white folks. Poor white people, this is what y'all voted for. Bye. Now, they talk about they want to help black people, or help poor people. You're taking away the stuff that's supposed to help them, and you're taking away the aid. What y'all trying to do, create homeless people? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Right?
Yeah.
They want people to be homeless. Child. Exactly. Because guess what? It's cheaper to give people, here's some rice, than it is to pay them. Child says streamer Adam Ross reveals he spent $1 million on lean. Auto slam again. I told y'all I was the first person ever to be on lean. My mama told me what's lean. No, what is it? Food assistance? No, lean is when people sip cough syrup to get high, which is so stupid. Oh goodness, y'all. We got to talk. We got so much stuff to talk about. I need to. I want to bring. I want to have some expert stuff. I need some videos to go with this. I don't want to talk about this without somebody really saying something. Y'all. A cargo ship full of electric cars, y'all, got abandoned off the. Lord, it says a cargo ship full of electric vehicles was abandoned in the Pacific Ocean after a terrifying fire erupted. You know they be jumping on these ships like pirates and stuff. Be jumping on these ships, you know that, right?
I know.
And hijacking them and doing all kinds of stuff to them. Child, could you imagine whoever manufactured these cars? A whole shipping container of these cars went down. That's hundreds of these cars.
Yeah.
Child says, I wonder what somebody did something to somebody, and they was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sink your ship. That's crazy.
I know.
This comes from the Daily Mail. It says a salvage team is en route to a cargo ship carrying almost 3,000 vehicles that was abandoned in the Pacific Ocean after a fire broke out earlier this week off Alaska's Altunian Islands. The 600-foot Morning Midas remains adrift approximately 300 miles southwest of Attic Island, according to the U.S. Coast Guard, which is continuing to monitor the situation via satellite. Why don't somebody just hook up a tugboat to it and take it somewhere? It seems like that's the obvious thing to do, right?
Yeah.
But you know why they don't want to touch it? Because somebody, a criminal, is like, anybody touch this shit before I get my money, it's going down. And they leaving it alone. Everybody's like,
Right.
Then we ain't got nothing to do with that. It's in the middle of the ocean.
Come on, cat.
It says photographs show the vessel still smoking hundreds of miles from the nearest coastline days after the initial distress signal was received. Thick columns of smoke can be seen billowing in the sky. The ship had departed Yanti, China, on May 26. The Coast Guard noted that the vehicle figures preliminary as situation develops. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all something. It's something bigger going on in the world right now because it's so much shit happening. White people are losing their damn minds because if you look around the world, all the white people are fighting.
Yeah.
All the white folks are fighting. Because you know how much of the population of the world population white people are?
A lot.
No, it's only 7%.